Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yoga in the Museum of Art. My name is Jackie Hutchison. Today, we will do a bit of mindfulness check-in practice, followed by 2 awesome stretches that you can do anywhere. And then we'll wrap back around and recheck in with our physical body. So, what you will need for practice today are 2 chairs. And think sort of dining room table chairs. So no wheels, 2 chairs approximately the same size. Go get those now if you're not already sitting with them. And let's start our practice today by just sitting comfortably in one of the chairs. Close your eyes. Become aware of your body resting in space. And leave your senses wide open. Allow sound to find you. Become aware of any sensations in the physical body. And see if you can notice that there's no boundary to your physical body, but rather you might experience it just as a cloud of sensation. There's no need to effort here. See if you can drop back from a seeking, discovering mind into just a receptive, allowing mind. As you sit with your eyes closed, consider what would this moment be like if there were truly nothing missing and nothing to do, nothing to improve, nothing to wait for. Is there any sign that this moment is insufficient? Is there any sign of its imperfection? Please take a few deep, full breaths. And now let's do those 2 stretches. So, in the chair you're sitting in, I want you to scoot to the front edge of that chair. So both feet flat on the floor, front edge, so your back is not slouched and pressing into the back of the chair. Take the second chair and place it right in front of you. Pick up your right leg and drape it over the sitting portion of the chair so that your right ankle hangs over the far edge. So your calf is supported, but your right ankle is free. Left foot flat on the floor. From here, we're going to take a deep, full inhalation as we lift our rib cage away from our pelvis. This might also feel like just sitting up tall. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, and as you exhale, hinge forward over that right hip. Continue forward until you feel a pull or stretch in the back of the right thigh. We don't want to go so far forward that it's hurting. We just want to go far enough forward that we can feel that we've engaged the tissue. When you get to that place of feeling the stretch, soften your shoulders. We're going to hold this position. So stay in this pitched forward position. And now we're going to point and flex the right foot. So pull the toes up toward your shins, and then we're going to press the toes away. We're going to point and flex with that right foot. See if you can continue to do that point and flex of the ankle without judgment. There's no need to name this as good or bad. Just see if you can stay present with what is, continuing to point and flex with that right foot. Breathe in, breathe out. And after about 10 of those, we'll go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And we'll take that right leg off, and let's put the left one over the top of the sitting surface of that chair in front of you. You can spin that chair however you need. We want the left ankle to be over the edge so the ankle is free and floating. You should be sitting still on the front edge of the chair your butt is on. Your right foot should be flat on the floor. With an inhalation, again, find lots of length through the spine. You might feel this as a telescoping of the spine, a lengthening of the crown up toward the sky. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, and as you exhale, hinge forward over that left thigh. We go forward until we feel the muscles engage, till we feel the stretch. Notice that it's different than on the right side. And see if you can be present with what is without judgment or comment. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. And keeping this pitched forward angle of your torso over your left thigh, begin to point and flex the left foot. See if you can resist the temptation to reel back as you pull your toes up toward your nose. Maintaining that pitched forward angle as you point and flex and breathe in and breathe out. Simply relinquish all efforts to make a change here. What if just doing this movement, these stretches, was enough? As you continue to point and flex your left foot, We'll take one more breath here. And then on an inhale, come back up to sitting upright. Place the left foot on the floor. You can move that chair in front of you out of the way. We won't need it. Okay, stretch number 2. Continue to sit at the edge of the chair you're in. Pick up your right ankle and cross it over the top of your left knee. With both hands, hold on to the right ankle and right shin, preventing it from sliding forward over the left knee. This is the most important part of the stretch. We want to be able to relax the right hip, so we need the arms to hold this right leg in place. From here, inhale again. Feel your sternum or breastbone lift away from the pelvis as you lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, hinge forward over the left hip. Move slowly until you start to feel a stretch in the right hip. Remember, we don't need to go so far forward that there's pain or discomfort. Soften through your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. See if you can consciously relax that right hip here. Soft shoulders. Relaxed through your jaw. Allow a small space between your teeth. One more time, relax through the right hip. Exhale fully here. And on an inhale, come on back up to sitting upright. Place the right foot flat on the ground. And we'll pick up the left ankle and cross it over on top of the right knee. So we're not sitting with our legs crossed here. It's not knee stacked on top of knee. It's left ankle over the right knee. So your left shin is sort of parallel to the floor here. All right, we're using our hands, most important part, to hold that right shin to prevent the right ankle from sliding off, the left ankle from sliding off the front of the right knee. Relax the left hip. On an inhale, lengthen the spine. Feel as if the crown of the head were moving up toward the sky with soft shoulders. As you exhale, hinge over the right hip, coming forward just until you feel a stretch in the left hip. When you feel that moment that the hip feels tight and the tissue wound up, this is the moment we want to let go even more. Can you soften your shoulders? Can you invite the power and strength of the breath to help relax and soothe the physical body? Relax the left hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you could go deeper in this stretch, your chest would move further forward, further in front of your left shin. It wouldn't be your nose touching your shin. It would be your sternum moving forward of it. Continue to breathe and relax into that hip. One more full, deep breath. And then go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Set that left foot on the floor. So now you're sitting on the edge of your chair with a tall spine. Shoulders soft. Palms might be resting on your knees or your thighs. And once again, invite your eyes to close. Become aware of your body resting in space. And leave your senses wide open. Notice any sounds, any sensations. Simply relinquish all efforts to improve the experience of this moment. What would this moment be like if there were nothing missing and nothing to do, nothing to improve, and nothing to wait for? Is there any sign that it's insufficient? Is there any sign of its imperfection? Once again, I invite you to give up all effort here. Simply allow what is. And we'll finish our session today by taking a few deep, full breaths in through the nose, out through the nose or the mouth. You might bring a gentle but real smile to the lips. Gently smile with your eyes. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.